We are live on Facebook and Periscope, Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok. So I am still getting things set up because I literally just decided that this is what I was going to cover. So if you have any questions, today we are going to be talking about Google Analytics 4 Analysis Hub. So it was something Analytics 4 Analysis Hub. So it is on, obviously it's part of the new Google Analytics 4, hence, Google Analytics 4 Analysis Hub. And so let me get it pulled up real quick. This is something that I'm finding really interesting at first. I had no idea how it worked, and I'm still figuring it out. So we're going to be doing some learning together today. If you are joining in over on TikTok, I am going to be sharing my screen on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. So if you want to see that, which you probably are going to want to, go over to or just look up Bree E. Anderson and my YouTube will show up and you can go watch it over there. So today we are going to look at Google, the Analysis Hub, which I said already is pretty interesting. Let me find where I have it for you. Here we are. So as always, before we go too far into anything, I do want to say thank you to my friends over at StreamYard. So StreamYard is what allows me to go live on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube all at the same time. And I get to use these really cool like banners and stuff, to make things look a little more interesting. And I can do all sorts of fun stuff, right? So if you're interested at all in going live and doing those kinds of things, check them out, StreamYard. Yeah, they're awesome, and they're awesome people too. So let's talk about this, Google Analytics 4 Analysis Hub. So if you've already seen my Google Analytics 4 live walkthrough where I was kind of going through it for the first time, I kind of got to this section and I was like, I don't know what to do with this. And I played with it a little bit yesterday. So I'm starting to get a better idea of what it is and how we might use it. And I think that it can do some really cool things for us. So here's my Analysis Hub. Let's see. This is a demo account. If you want to learn about Google Analytics 4 without completely going over to Google Analytics 4, or you just want to learn it in general and you don't have any data to collect just yet, maybe you don't have a website or I don't know, for whatever reason, this is a demo account. And in the demo account, you get access to Universal Analytics, which is traditional analytics. You get access to Google Analytics 4 for a store, and you get Google Analytics 4 for an app. So remember, Google Analytics 4 is getting rid of kind of like the property section. So everything's going to live in one place. So no longer are you going to have like, this is my website and this is my app, and those are two different things. All of the data is going to be in one place. And so that's why we see a lot of changes on the left-hand side for this menu. So yeah, anywho, so when you go to the Analysis Hub, there is already some demo things in here. We can look at that in a second, but there's also a template gallery so that you can say, oh, I really want to look at how these things overlap, right? Or I want to see what the path analysis is, or what the path is that people are usually taking. And it looks like they also have some, which I didn't see this before. It looks like they have some like learning things in here. So we'll look at those here in a second. Or maybe, yeah, because it says use cases. Excuse me. So yeah, we'll take a look at that here in a second. But first I want to go into, I'm just going to make a blank thing here. So in my mind, looking at this is what we're using now, instead of custom dashboards, which is what we used in Universal Analytics, the traditional Google Analytics platform. Now we have Analysis Hub, where we get to kind of use this drag and drop, a lot like Data Studio. We get to use this drag and drop builder to create our reports. But it looks like, oh, this is cool. So I can create all sorts of tabs. Oh, this is going to be fun. I think this will be fun. I don't have, let me do this real quick. Okay, anyways. So technique, let's look at, we've got Eco Glitter Fun, Sarah's Adventures, What's the Maddie, or Terry, Amazing Maid, all sorts of people over on TikTok. Thank you guys for hanging out. Sergio, thanks for jumping in. If you guys have any questions about Google Analytics, what it is, what it's for, what Google Analytics 4 is, and all that fun stuff, go ahead and drop those in the comments down there. Okay, so I'm just going to go with this exploration. Let's see. If I change this, okay, it changes cohort inclusion, funnel analysis. Is it changing? Okay, segment. I don't know that it's changing the metrics or dimensions. Oh, it is. So they, hold on, let's see. Go back to that. Yeah, so you see how it grays out these metrics when I hit funnel analysis. So if I do exploration, all of this is available. I don't know that segments are. Oh, they are. Why is it like that? I don't know. And then if we go to cohort analysis, all of it's available. Funnel analysis, can't choose these metrics, right? Segment, overlap. I can use anything, path analysis, everything but except for transactions and purchase users, or purchase revenue, and then user lifetime. So it's changing the metrics for each section, it looks like, but not the, oh, and the dimensions. It looks like they're changing both of those things as you, so you do have to choose this technique in order to get access to certain things. And it looks like too, it changes the type of visualization you can use. So let's just do exploration at first. We're going to look at direct traffic versus paid traffic, right? Rows. So you can click on it or you can drag and drop a dimension. I'm just going to click on it, rows. Let's see. What are we looking at? Direct versus paid. Let's do event name. Event name, let's see. Okay, so we have page views. So remember, the events are the things that we define. So all of the stuff on here, page view, session start, first visit, engagement, blah, 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 blah. These are all things that have already been defined in the demo account. And you can see, so this is kind of interesting, right? So, you know, for direct traffic, we're seeing kind of this, like, it's, well, I guess like this way. Anyways, it like goes down, each of these things. So it's almost like a funnel, right? Like they do a page view, they start a session, it's their first visit, they engage, you know, whatever. All these things are decreasing. What website am I looking at? Dog Days Weekend, ask that over on TikTok. I'm using Google Analytics 4 right now, specifically their Analysis Hub. And I'm using the demo account. So yeah, all these things are decreasing. But what's interesting is to look, because now they have the paid traffic side by side, and you can see the visualization for both. And like for paid traffic, you know, some of these things are pretty like much the same. So page view, session start, first visit. So almost all of these people were, it was their first visit. So there were 1679 users, and 1653 of them, it was their first visit. But then we can kind of see engagement rate here, because it says user engagement, 1260 seems pretty good. Views per motion, a lot less people. You see that big dip right there. Dream Katari 777 Banshee, thanks for joining, guys. So okay, so that's cool. These are the rows, and you're analyzing what site. This is just a demo account, so this is for a Google merchandise store. So here we have the values total users. We can change this to event count. Oh, and this just adds more columns. So we got event count and user. We've got event count and next to total users. Now we can kind of see like the proportions of each, right? So of all the session starts, oh wait, event count versus total user. Event count. Hold on. At what? Event count and total users. The number of times your users triggered an event. Yeah. So is this like total page views? No, because it's different for paid traffic. I don't know. Excuse me. Oh my. Okay. I don't know. That's going to take some more looking into on my part. But we can change the visualization as well. I can't imagine, that's going to be really easy to see. Align. So these are always interesting. I like this. So I like to use, what are those called? Not like a scatter plot, duh. Because I'd like to find the outliers, right? So we have what is this? The event, I can't see. So the users and the event count. And we can see that, as we had more users, obviously we had more page views. But with less users, we still had a lot of events. So total users, 82,000, but the event of session start. Okay, so session start, first visit, user engagement, right? So if you remember what a scatter plot is, or how we use them, generally speaking, you would create like an average that would go, bottom left to top right. And then anything outside of that is an outlier, right? So for this is not a very easy, not an easy thing to use it on. What's up, Elemental Running and Betty, all sorts of people we've got jumping in over here on TikTok. I'm going over Google Analytics for Analysis Hub. So I'm sharing my screen, but I can't share my screen on TikTok. So if you want to see what I'm looking at, you can go over to my YouTube channel. The link is in my bio, or you can just Google Bree E. Anderson and it'll show up. So let's find something that we can. Okay, so we have total users. What's up? RBF 2020, my friend. Okay, so so let's get rid of this and this, and let's change this to Okay, wait, no. No, let's do. Okay, see you on Facebook. Sweet. Wendy, thanks for joining. So let's do total users and let's do transactions. And let's break it down by device category. Okay, sweet. So you see that like the tablet and the desktop, those are in a pretty steady line, right? So we had like very few tablet users. So 2,000 tablet users and only one of them had a transaction. And then with desktop, we had a ton of users, 55,000 and 233 transactions. But then we had mobile. Okay, so this, okay, hold on. I want to flip this because this isn't what I want it to do. So this would be, oh, yeah, I guess. Okay. So we can see that the outlier here is mobile. So it had, you know, a good amount of users, but not many transactions either. So let's do the math on this. So if we have 15 divided by 29,000. So that's like literally 0.5%. And for desktop divided by 55,000. Oh, but see, that doesn't make sense. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Because it says that the desktop is less, which is what I assumed by where this was, but it's kind of hard to wrap your head around. Hold on. 223 divided by 55,000. Oh, no, I'm wrong. That's 4%. Yeah, and this was 0.05. So yeah, then it's that's what I was trying to say, is that you can easily see those outliers. What if we do this by, not by breakdown, but, or by the, well, okay, let's do device and let's do purchase revenue. And then again, we see that desktop by far brought in the most revenue. And that mobile was even lower, it looks like, than the tablet was. So, okay, so that's interesting. So I'll get off this though. But so that's exploration. If we do cohort analysis, this is pretty much like, okay, so we can see here week 1, 2, 3, 4, and how people are interacting. So we can pretty much easily see that if people are going to buy on mobile, they're going to do it like in less than a week. Almost always, because we don't see in week 2 or 3, we don't see any revenue from mobile in week 2 or 3, which tells me if we know that somebody's coming to our site on mobile, that they're going to be making more of like an impulse buy. And if they're going to be making an impulse buy, we need to make it something really sexy, right? So maybe when people come to our site on mobile, for the first time, we offer them like a promo because we know that they're not going to really come back and buy something. But they are more likely to buy in that first week. Interesting. So on desktop, and the same was with tablet, by the way. On desktop, however, people buy in week 1 or 2 or 3. Doesn't look like we've had any 4 week though. So interesting. So this is a cool little report here. And so I think what you can do is, so like, let's say we have this cohort analysis, we can add an exploration and we can have, you know, whatever I had before, which was like the scatter plot, right? So we had a scatter plot with, I don't want to do segment comparison. Well, yeah. Do you want to do? Okay, so let's do mobile and tablet traffic. And then we'll do a breakdown. No, X would be no data. Okay, get me out of here. Let's do this. I want to see transactions. I broke something. Breakdown. Device category. Okay, so like we could have this here, but what's frustrating is I don't think I can have multiple things. Like I have to create a new tab for each of these. I can only have one report or one visual per screen, I guess, per tab, which is frustrating. Don't like that. Funnel analysis. Let's do that. Break it down. Oh, wait, let's see. Next action. Event name. No filters. Let's do breakdown by gender. I don't know what all I need to have on here. Make an open funnel. I don't know what standard funnel, trended funnel. Let's see. Filters. No. I'm confused. Yeah, I don't know. Unless they don't have a funnel like created, which could be. I don't know. I'm just going to try and put something in each of these. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Okay. Oh, I can edit the steps. Okay. Okay, so let's do step 1, page view. Next step, we'll do add to cart. Okay, cool. Well, let's just start with add to cart. Okay, so remove step. So we'll do add to cart, add parameter. Nope. Okay, so we'll do add to cart, and then we'll do add payment, and we'll do, I don't know if this is what they follow, so who knows. Add shipping, and then we'll do purchase. Okay, apply. So I added, sweet. So okay, so here's our funnel analysis. So we can see step 1, completion rate 48%. Then step 2, completion rate 37. So you can actually have your whole funnel right here, and we can look specifically at step 2, 3, 4, 5 across the top. But it looks like everything's right here. We can see the abandonment rate. So it looks like the majority of people, wait, what? All of these are add to cart. Okay, get back up. All. Why do all these say add to cart? I'm confused. Oh. Okay, so 100% of people did that. My mind is blown right now. Okay. Okay, step 2, 3, 4. Okay, so yeah. 60 people did that. Oh, that's cool. Top 5 next actions after they did step 2 was add to cart, page view, view item, scroll, select item. That's interesting. I like that a lot. Okay, so we could have that, and then we can do path analysis. I do love me a path analysis. Ooh. Session. So this is by event. I like to do this, but okay. I like to do this by page view. I want to know what pages. how do I? Active users. What is happening? What if I don't want this? How to make it go away? I don't want that. This is what I don't want. Page. Okay, so event name, and then okay. So that's what is up over here on talk. We got Knack. Okay, so we can see page, title, and screen. Yeah, this one's gonna take some figuring out. Oh, node filters. No node filters applied. How do I apply one? Maybe like this. It's like maybe I want to do that. Filters, select dimension, or it's like, what if I wanted? Okay, this one's gonna take some time because I don't know how to do that. Okay, but anyways, so I can delete this. User lifetime. We'll see. Lifetime value, which is very nice. And we can do that by last click, medium, source, or campaign. I'm just going to do medium here, and then we should be able to see. So organic, we can see the lifetime value is 71 cents. Referral, $12.92. So you can see that, which is really cool. Oh, nuts. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, it got rid of everything. Because, let me click on that. Last modified. Okay, sweet. So it has everything. So yeah, that's what I was going to tell you. Was that it saves it. And so you can always go into that. And just like you did with custom reports, you can, I think you can just save this with people or save this and then anybody can get into it. Looks like there's a share button up here. Like I said, this is a demo account, so I can't do that. Let me see. So it tells you how many percent of what the percentage of traffic is being pulled. So how much of the data, this is based on 100% of the data. And it looks like this one is based on 39% of the data. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I liked custom dashboards because of the fact that they were like essentially like a one pager, like a client could go in there, get everything they need instead of having to go tab to tab. Not to say that that's not going to change at some point. Let's look at some of the demo. Okay, so this is the segment overlap, which I thought was pretty interesting. And you can see how many people, mobile and direct traffic, paid and mobile traffic. So you can kind of see how these things correlate. And then yeah. So that's cool. That's really good for attribution. Let's see, behavior flow path. Let's see how they have this. Oh, so you can split your behavior flow almost. Understood. And then if I go on this, page view path. Okay, so then they have add to cart path. That's not loading. And they have view promotion path, whatever that is. Loading, yeah, it's not loading anymore. Okay. Still cool. Here it goes. Sweet. All right, analysis. I do want to look at this template gallery though. So these are the templates that they have. Let's look at the use cases just real quick. So again, this looks like these are pre-created essentially reports for you. So session start, homepage behavior, first open behavior, and first visit behavior. So pretty cool. All right, guys, I'm going to stop rambling here. Just remember that Google Analytics 4 is going to eventually be what we have to use, right? So it's good to go ahead and start getting acquainted with it. I think that reporting feature is going to be really cool. I expect to see some development on that side and improvements, hopefully. But I'm really excited to see what they can bring to that. Also, remember, if you need any help getting access to your demo account or getting Google Analytics 4 set up, or just Google Analytics in general, or you have questions about analytics, I do offer one-on-one consulting and would love to chat with you. Or I can just get things set up for you as well. Also, if you want to support the live show, you can go to my Buy Me a Coffee. The link is somewhere. Whatever profile you're on, it's in the description there somewhere. So thanks for hanging out today, and I will see you next week. And don't forget, you are a beast.